Just like let your arms be heavy by the side of the body. You might like to just open through the chest, this idea of our solar plexus rising up. Sometimes when we open through this part of the body, it helps us have our weight back in the heels, maybe tucking our tailbone under. And in Qigong, quite often you have the arms just a little out from the body, a little away from the body, so the arms are heavy. Let's take a moment to notice this feeling. As you know, I love to lift my toes up, place the toes down, maybe one at a time, big toe, second toe, and just roll through and explore each corner of the foot. Might like to sway a little from side to side or forward and back. And you might just like to just make a small intention to be here. You might say, I have arrived, or I'm dropping an anchor. Just this idea of coming into practice to set a template for our week ahead. It's Monday morning. Let's take our arms down by the side of the body. We'll inhale to reach up. When you get to the top of the breath, just turn the palms and just gently sigh it out. Feel like we're reading ourselves with carbon dioxide. And then when our palms come down, just lift them up, draw new oxygen into the body. Energy comes down from busy mind into the mid part of our body. And then we take another breath and sigh it out. Let's take one hand to heart center, one hand to our belly. You might like to just follow the breath, just using simple words in and out. Or maybe deep and slow. Maybe calm and release. Whatever words work for you, just hold that mantra. Just letting our body move towards stillness. When we become still, this is when our body is in that repair mode, that growth mode that we talk about so often. So often when we're busy, we just keep doing, and just stuck in our patterns, in our habits. It's only when we slow down, when we become still, that we can see what those patterns might be. Maybe notice the patterns don't serve us too often. We might start with some gentle movements through upper body, through the shoulders. Let's start just by bringing our arms down by the side. We're just going to take a breath. As we sigh out, drop the right hand down, allow the left shoulder to come up. Keep pressing through the feet. Inhale to come back up to stand. And then exhale, left arm just goes down the leg as far as works for you. Keep pressing through the feet. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, side out. One more time, inhaling up. Let it go. Let's take our arms out to the sides now. Just lift them up and we'll take some small circles, both directions. We'll take a breath in. As we sigh out, just turn at your waist. See if you can keep your hip bones forward. Move your body or your neck in line with the torso. Inhale to come back to the center. Exhale, turn the other way. So knees, feet, hips stay facing as forward as you can. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, twist. One more time. And let it go. Let's take our hands behind the body now. Draw the wrists together. Draw the shoulders together. Keep the neck long. Feel that crown of the head rising up. And we're going to turn our chin towards our shoulder, side out. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, let it go. One more time each side. And we'll come back to the center. Let's roll our shoulders, big circles. Come back the other direction. We'll take our hands up, big elbow circles this time. And when you're ready, just take the head down. We're just going to press through our feet, allow our arms and head to be heavy. Side out. And then we'll roll back up. Let's take a breath in. We'll take hand and opposite elbow, breathing in, reaching up. And then exhale, hands wide and down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, side out. Keep going in your own breath rhythm. And the last one, let it go. All right, let's bring our hands to our hips. Keeping the feet heavy in the mat, just roll through. Might just open out through the waist. If you like, you can bring the flat part of your thumb either side of the base of the spine, just above the tailbone. You might like to just press in here and just notice feeling in the body. Change direction if you haven't already. And this time we're going to just take our head down again. Let the head be heavy. Slowly roll it up. Keep pressing through the toes as we lean back. Maybe we look up. And then sigh out. Roll forward. Let the body be heavy. One more breath in. Lifting up, looking up. Bending the back. And we'll slowly come back down. Let's shake it out. Might like to lift the leg, roll through the ankle, and the other side. All right, we're going to do a little bit of movement through our hips now. We can bring our hands back to the hips, just openly rotating through the hip. Just open wide. Keep pressing through the standing leg. You might like to bend that knee just a little. Opening and extending, rotating the hip. Maybe taking the toes down. Take a pause in between. And if you need a chair or a wall to rest on, please use it. All right, let's take our right leg down. We'll switch to the other side. Bend the standing leg knee a little. You might notice a few parts where we feel a little stiff or sore as we open through the hip joint. And this time we're going to come back and we're going to internally rotate the knee and the hip. And let's come back to the other side. And the last one. All right. So we're going to do this is one of the forms from Bhagwan Jin that you would have learned before, or hopefully you remember. Maybe not everyone has done it before. We inhale to lift up, take our arms behind the body, press through the feet, and then we sigh out to bring the hands down in front of the body. Turn the palms up, take a breath in. And as we exhale, just rub down either side of the spine, down the back of the legs. Let the head be heavy. We take the head in between the arms. Reach forward, press through the feet. Inhale as we come up. Keep pressing through the feet as we lift all the way up. Reach behind. And then sigh out to bring the hands down. Pause the breath, turn the palms up. And then sigh out to take them around to the back of the body. Let it go as you just trace down the blood meridian all the way down the back of the hips, back of the legs. Let the head be heavy. Empty out the lungs. Inhale, reach forward, lift up. Take a big breath. And then sigh it out. Pause the breath, turn the palms, bring them around the back, and then sigh out. You might even like to knock down the side of the glutes. Just let the arms be heavy, hanging down. Bring the head between the arms. Inhale, reach forward and up, press through the feet. Big breath in, and sigh out. Pause the breath, take the arms behind, sigh out, all the way down. Let the head be heavy, empty out. Breathing in, head between the arms, press through the feet and lift up. Big breath in, bending the back, reaching back, and then sigh out. Inhale to come behind and let it go. Just find your own rhythm with the breath here. Inhaling, lifting. And sighing out. time we come up, let's reach up high, reach forward. Keep pressing through the feet. Let it go. And we come down all the way. Let's just take our arms down by the side of the body. Let the shoulders be heavy. So in today's practice, we're going to do 2 more forms for just allowing this water element flow into our body. Allow our adrenals, our stress hormones to settle. Allow flow to move through the back of the body. Oxygen and energy rolling around the spine. So most of the water element forms are to do with twisting. So I'll show you through this one slowly. Take your time. We're going to do this for 5 or 10 minutes, so we'll get a lot of times to really imprint the form into our body. And this is a very, very simple form. Let's start just by letting our arms be heavy. We're going to twist, and when we twist in Qigong, we twist at our waist, not at our hips. So you might just like to just bring your hands to your hips and just notice what it feels like to keep the hips still. But turn, feel your shoulders turning, your neck turning. But lower body is heavy and pressing down into the mat. It can feel take a little while to get used to it. But most of the movements you'll find in Qigong are about keeping that connection, lower body connected, heavy to the ground, and upper body light and moving. So we're going to start just with this sense of twisting through the waist. We'll take our arms heavy by the side of the body, slowly twist in the waist. We're going to feel like we've got a big energy ball, and we're going to take it around to the side. Take the backhand as high as you can. And then when you can't twist anymore, sigh out and take this hand across the front of the body. We're going to twist all the way around, so your whole body will be twisting around to the side. And then we'll sweep the top hand down, inhaling to lift wide, and sigh out heavy through the feet. Join in whenever you feel ready. So this time we twist to the opposite side. We take our ball of energy, twist as far as our body wants to go. And then as we sigh out, we slowly bring this hand right in front of our heart and we twist through the waist, come all the way around. Sigh it out. Our front hand extends wide, we breathe in, and we sigh out. Let's keep going from side to side, slowly twisting at the waist. Feel that energy in between the hands. Sigh out as you turn. Hand stays in front of the heart. You might like to keep your eyes on that hand. You inhale to roll the top arm in front of the body and wide, and then sigh out and sink down. Inhale to twist. And exhale across. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, sink down. As you rotate, just see if you can be as still as possible. See if you can just follow each breath, sighing out as you twist and turn across the body. Inhaling as you sweep the arm wide and high. and then sigh out. And let it go. Let's bring our arms by the side of the body. Just allow everything to be heavy. You might take a moment just to notice how you feel right now. I like to bring just a small hint of a smile to the corners of the mouth. Come back to the breath. Feel the belly expand, and you might again just like to bring that small element of mantra to it, just saying in and out as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in, I invite calm into the body. Breathing out, I release anything I don't need. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. We just invite ourselves into the present moment, moving away from thoughts, desires, planning, fixing. We sigh out to really arrive here, now, exactly letting the world be what it is. All right, we're just going to do one more form now. This is another water element form, and we're going to return to this idea of plate balancing. We did this not too long ago, just a few days ago. And plate balancing is just like our teacup form, a form where we turn and twist through the spine, keeping the palm facing up. And this just allows us to be very aware of our sense of balance. Every day our body is moving either side of where our true well-being, our ease, our balance is. There's an idea in nature called homeostasis, this idea that we all return to a set point. Even when fires burn things, new life will come. It doesn't require planning, it doesn't require anything. It's just there is a natural point that all things return to. So we just embrace this concept in our own body. Instead of just indulging our desires, feeding our wants and needs, we just allow our body to repair itself, to come back to this feeling, this natural way, this homeostasis. We can even think of disease as dis-ease, as us inviting constant sense of needing something that we don't have. What do you need? All right. So our plate balancing. Let's just do one step at a time. We'll start with left hand on the base of our spine. Right hand is going to come behind towards the body and then take it out. We're still keeping our palm face up. Take it all the way across and behind. See if you can keep your eye on it. You might lose sight of it, that's okay. And we return back to the front and we sigh out. Let's try the other side. We'll bring this hand to the lumbar spine, left hand comes out. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, turn the palm, elbow out, palm in towards the body. Take it out wide, in front of the body, behind. Keep your eyes on it. We inhale to return the body in or the elbow in. And then we sigh out. Switching sides. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Let's see if we can find a little bit of flow. This is a strong stretch through our lumbar spine, through our body. So just notice that. Idea is to invite ease into the body, not put too much pressure on. So just work within your own range of movement. You might start to feel this flow of energy through the back part of the body, around the spine. And if you get a little bit confused about where you're meant to go, that's okay. Let's come back to center. We're going to now do the same plate balancing with both arms this time. Let's sigh it out, let everything be heavy. Bring the elbows into the side of the body, palms face up. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, we'll turn the hands in towards the body, elbows wide. Inhale as we draw them across, cross them over, palms stay face up, and then we take them wide and sigh out. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale to cross them over. Sigh out to open out. Keep your attention on your feet. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. You want to feel all the muscles on your legs engaged. This sense of deep-rooted connection. Chest is open, shoulders open. There's so much going on here with this one. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Do two more. And we sigh out. Close today's practice, just tapping across the chest. Maybe down the front of the sternum. Just notice any bits of energy that might feel a little loose or scattered. Let's open down our left arm. This is our lung meridian. Many points along the elbows, along the wrists. Turn the palm over, and now we trace up our large intestine meridian. And this is our letting go, whatever our body is holding on to. We'll come back across the chest. Let's open down the other arm, lung meridian again. back up the outside of the arm, back of the neck, back of the shoulder. When we come back down, we're just going to allow our arms to come out to the side of the body. One last bit of twisting. And again, just notice if you can keep your hips facing forward. So the twisting mostly happens through waist, through shoulders. Just allow the arms to be heavy, no effort. And when you're ready, just slowly allow the arms to come back down by the side. We're going to close the practice exactly how we started, taking our arms out to the side, lifting up. But this time, let's lift as if they're light. Big breath in, and then sigh out, sink down. Take another breath. Feel the arms rise light as a feather. And then sink down. Just notice this feeling of stress and tension we can bring in the body, or we can feel light. All just with our intention. One last time. Let's inhale, lift up. And sigh it out. Bring our hands together. Just create a little heat. Maybe bring them up to the face, just sealing in learnings of the practice today. Let's bring our palms together and we'll bow, just acknowledging the shared energy of practice together.